Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about story of microorganisms. One. Already we know so many organisms are present in our surroundings. They are mainly divided into two types. What are they? Living organisms and non-living organisms. In living organisms, not all the organisms are same in size. The size of the organisms are different from one to another. Some of the organisms we can see with our eyes directly, but some of the organisms present in our surroundings we cannot see with our eyes directly. We can see them only with the help of microscope. Only with the help of microscope, because they are very small in size. They are very small in size. That's why we cannot see them with our eyes directly. We can see them only with the help of microscope. Such organisms are called as microorganisms. Microorganisms. Okay. Microbiology is a branch of science. Microbiology. It is a branch of science born in 1674. The branch of science. Microbiology is a branch of science. The science studied about the microorganisms is called microbiology. And when it was born in 1674, it was born in 1674. The scientist Anthony von Leeuwenhoek. He is actually a fabric merchant. He made a single lens microscope. It can magnify the objects 300 times. He observed the small moving organisms under the microscope. First he observed small moving organisms under the microscope and named them as animalcules. First he is the first person observed small moving organisms under the microscope, and what he named them? He named them animalcules. In 1678, he named them as animalcules. The small moving objects are named as animalcules in 1678. Later, the name was changed as bacteria. The name animalcules was changed as bacteria. Okay, different types of microorganisms are present. Not all the microorganisms are same. So different groups are there in microorganisms. Let us discuss about what are the different types of microorganisms. Different types of microorganisms are bacteria, fungi, algae, protozoa, virus, and microarthropods. These are the different types of microorganisms. What are the different types of microorganisms? Bacteria, fungi, algae, protozoa, virus, and microarthropods. How can we observe them? First we are discussing about observing bacteria. To observe bacteria, you can use curd. So first we are discussing about how to observe bacteria. observing bacteria. Okay, first take 1 or 2 drops of buttermilk on slide. Take 1 or 2 drops of buttermilk on slide. Then hit the slide slightly for 3 to 4 seconds. 3 to 4 seconds. First take 1 or 2 drops of buttermilk on slide. Hit the slide gently for 3 to 4 seconds. Then wash the slide. Gently with water. Then add 1 or 2 drops of crystal violet solution. Then observe the slide under the microscope. We can observe a thread-like structures. This is the slide. Example. A thread-like structures appear when you observe under the microscope. These thread-like structures are called lactobacillus. This is one of the example for bacteria. Where it is present, this lactobacillus bacteria is present in the curd. We are using in our day-to-day life. It helps in the formation of curd. Which bacteria helps in the formation of curd? Lactobacillus. Lactobacillus helps in the formation of curd. It is the useful bacteria in our day-to-day life because not all the microorganisms are harmful to us. Some of the microorganisms are helps to us in our day-to-day life. This is such one of the bacteria, lactobacillus. This is very useful in our day-to-day life. What is the use of lactobacillus? That's in the formation of curd. That is about observing bacteria. Next we are discussing about observing fungi. How can we observe the fungi? If we observe in our day-to-day life, we can observe a small hair-like structures and black spots appears on the rotten food materials like bread and rotis. The hair and spot-like structures present on them are called fungi. Another one in our day-to-day life, especially in the rainy season, we can observe a umbrella-like structures. On the bark of trees and in the dump yards. These umbrella-like structures are called mushrooms. These mushrooms also belong to the family of fungi. So how can we observe the fungi? If we observe the rotten food materials like rotis, bread, we observe a black color spots in a hair-like structures. And hair-like structures or black color spots called as fungi. Especially in the rainy season, we observe in our surroundings, especially on the barks of trees. We observe umbrella-like structures on the barks of trees and in the dump places. The umbrella-like structures are called mushrooms. These are belongs to the family fungi. That is about observing fungi. Next, observing algae. Okay. Algae are mostly present in water, and they are present like a green strands like structures. Green strands like structures. They are present in green strands like structures. As shown in the water, most of the algae are present in water. Okay, they are green color strands like structures. You can observe them by taking a drop of pond water, tank water, or anything. You can observe a scrap or strands like structures. Green color strands like structures are called as algae. That is about observing algae. Next, observing protozoa. Observing protozoa. You can observe protozoa by taking a drop of pond water. Take a drop of pond water on a slide and observe it under the microscope. When you observe under the microscope, you can observe a unicellular organisms like amoeba paramecium. The amoeba paramecium, these are the unicellular organisms, and almost all the unicellular organisms are belongs to the family of protozoa. That is about observing protozoa. Next, about observing microarthropods. Observing microarthropods. Microarthropods are mostly lives in soil, and they are jointed legs. They have jointed legs, and they help in the increasing of soil fertility. Soil fertility. Where the leaves mostly lives in the soils. And what is the use of microarthropods? They helps in increasing soil fertility. They are present in soil. They help in increasing the soil fertility. Fertility means they improve the quality of soil. And some of the microorganisms are causes of diseases. For example, scabies mite. It is one of the examples of microarthropods. It causes for a disease, skin disease called scabies. Some of the microarthropods are useful, and some of the microarthropods are harmful in our day-to-day life. That is about observing microarthropods. Okay. Next, about observing virus. Viruses are the smallest of all microorganisms. Viruses are the smallest of all microorganisms. We can see them only with the help of electronic microscope. So, if you observe the virus, you can observe a very interesting behavior. Virus shows very interesting behavior. Do you know what is that interesting behavior? And the virus is present. When the virus is present outside the cell, it behaves like a non-living thing. non-living thing. When the virus is present inside the host cell, it behaves like a living thing. Behave like a living thing. This is the very interesting behavior of virus. What is the interesting behavior of virus? When the virus is present outside the cell, when they are in outside the cell, when the virus is present outside the cell, how it behaves? It behaves like a non-living thing. When the virus is present inside the host cell, how it behaves? It behaves like a non-living thing. Non-living thing. Can you say any example for the viruses? Most of the viruses are causes for diseases. So one of the examples of viruses are HIV. It is a virus. It leads to a disease called AIDS. HIV virus cause of AIDS. What is the full form of HIV? Human immunodeficiency virus. What is the full form of HIV? Human immunodeficiency virus. This virus leads to which disease? AIDS. What is the full form of AIDS? Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Another example for virus is TMB. Full form is tobacco mosaic virus. It is called disease in tobacco plants. Tobacco mosaic virus. That is about the different types of microorganisms. So remaining part we are discussing in the next class. Thank you.